Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back once again to Tropico 6. A new DLC and a new massive update just hit today. Return to Nature it's called, and it's gonna give us a whole new scenario, a huge new map to play around with. Also a new monument that has its own special mechanics where we need to grow a tree out of it to get bonuses from that, and a whole bunch of new industrial buildings, decorative buildings for a city. So I think it's time to once again start a city in Tropico with El Presidente. Return to Nature DLC, let's get cracking.
In Ultimo, Tropico is so beautiful, the perfect place to live. Almost.
How can you say that? Our most beloved Tropico, our home. What could be missing?
You know how the Egyptians have the pyramids, Penultimo?
Certainly, Governor.
China, its wall.
Yes, Governor.
Italy, its Colosseum.
I am starting to detect a pattern here, Governor.
No world wonder for Tropico. Not even one.
Well, we can always borrow them. Get a nice collection.
Yes, but it's not the same. It's not new. It's not a Tropican original. It's not homegrown.
But no world wonder is grown. They are built.
Sounds expensive.
Well, then let's grow one. Like a tree, for example. They grow naturally, I've heard.
And slowly, I've watched them. But I like the way this is going. Hey, let's steal a tree so big it scratches the sky. The biggest tree ever. And the best part? Put it into the ground, no one will be able to say it's not a Tropican tree. Who'd steal a tree, right?
Fantastic idea, Governor. I've even heard of a tree that big, somewhere in the north. It'll enjoy the warm climate here.
Yes, I think you will. See to it, Penultimo, will you?
On it, Governor, right away. A little unfortunate that this island is so barren. Or is it? This tree needs space, and lots of it. I've changed my mind. It is perfect. I am sure its influence will also be able to support other enterprises.
Yeah, like, for example, nature. I mean, trees and nature kind of go hand in hand. After all, it isn't exactly your everyday kind of tree. Now, we should start here with the heist of the Big Drizzle raid and get Big Drizzle into our city. And whoops, there we are. On this very new map that also comes with the new DLC. And yeah, somewhere here, that's our dump, right? That's our crazy looking city full of slums, and we need to make something big out of that and also provide the Big Drizzle to it. Now for that, we need to start, as always, with roads. Roads are the backbone of every village or city, especially Tropican cities, that is. We do have a fisherman wharf over there producing some fish for us. We got the docks over there, a little bar, whatnot, and also a chapel. By the way, if it's your first time with Tropico, I urge you to watch my Mega City series to also get to know the mechanics, how we built the city. Now, in this case, we continue though with, building us a road all the way up here into this wasteland. Really, it's a desert, right? It's not really looking tropical at all, and our goal is to make this whole area greenish with everything that is beautiful in this world. Also have a pirate cove. Thank you, Sophia, for telling me. She also wants me to have a logging camp. Logging camp is difficult. Over here there are some trees, so let's get started on that. Let's build me a road all the way over here, and then probably in here. There you go, right? And with that we can start with our very first industry, the logging camp. And it's important that we have, of course, trees close by, like here, for example. I would like to have a second logging camp if that is possible at all. Up here we have something, so let's also have the logging camp going over there. So that's two of them just fine. In my raids and military section, the pirate cove, very important to get this going too. Of course, we want to start some heists and robbery and whatnot. Robbery. So let's get cracking on this as well. And so to check out my budget, we have $42,000 available, 83 people that are living in here. And that means we do have a bit of room to fill around, especially in my Teamster office. I'm going to increase the budget, and also for my construction office, so that these people here work a bit faster. A beautiful day, as always in Tropico. I just love it. The roads are full of totally starved people. No, it's just the lifestyle, of course. We have plenty of food on this island. It's just that we want to stay thin, of course. What we don't have is a lot of houses, so we should also start with that, providing some proper houses like these beautiful high-quality bunk houses. Let's go in and produce, let's build me some whopping 4 over here with the money that we have. Let's also have a road going just like that. Of course, there's a lot of construction. What we can and should do is, I'm gonna quickly finish the lumber camp up here for the 300 coin. It's not a lot, right? And we can easily finish that and also get us the mission going. We also need to, set the world natural selection. A logging camp can take care of this request. The problem is we don't have any trees, so we need to issue the reforestation edict. Do we have this already? There it is. Cost me 5,000. Okay, the cost of manually placing trees is reduced by 50% and the edict runs for 2 years. Alright?
Growing trees is expensive. It's like raising children. You just throw money at them all the time. And then they grow up and get lice, or worse. With this method, we'll at least be able to save some money if we plant the trees by hand.
Perfect. And with that, we have it going. While we're here, we could also say, go ahead with food for the people. This will have us consume more food in general, but the food quality goes up. And this is what people like as well. I like this one as well for getting that support rating up there as fast as possible. Now the logging camp has room for around 6 people. Only 1 is coming in, so let's increase the budget for this one. And set the logging area. We can do this now for this tiny area. Now, is there also then, there it is, tree nursery. But this is something we can't go for yet, right? Because we are still in the colonial era. All the way down here, we have a mandate of 5 years right now. So nothing I can do about that. Alright, the next ship is coming in. We have export. We don't have any export right now, so we really should be working on this very quickly. So let's check it out where we have some fertility. As we can see, the tobacco fertility, we have quite a bit over there, for example. Also up here by my logging industry, sugar is very important too. Holy cow, sugar is bad. There's a bit of sugar. This is probably where I would like to go for right now. And I know it's not super ideal because this is also my forest area. So it's gonna be mostly in the yellow area, but also a bit green, right? Kind of like mixed here. But we do need to get some sugar going. Also, let's have a look at the mines and my deposits for that. Ooh, this is great. Gold. It's once again in the area that we need to reforest. You kidding me? Ooh. It's the only gold that we have. Okay, let's build the gold mine here. That's a lot of money coming in. So the logging camp should still work, hopefully, right? We'll just see. We'll just see how much logs we produce out of that. But we need to get some export going. And by the way, let's quickly build both of them. These easy, cheap buildings don't cost a lot to have for quickly building them. Also going to increase the budget here all the way to the max. Same goes with the sugar, right? So I want to have the workforce coming to this place as quickly as possible. Next in line, let's also have a bunkhouse here right away. You know what? Let's go with 2 bunkhouses because we do need the workforce here. And the workforce wants to live close by. That's important. Down here, we have the bunkhouses. They're important for all of this industry here, right? That we already have. And as you can see, oh, very good. Finish the pirate cove. And we can choose now. My option here is 10 revolutionary immigrants, of course. Because immigrants mean workforce. And we need that to get the economy up. Yeah, lots of shacks here. That's because we don't have enough houses yet. And people, there's lots of workplaces here, right? Like the chapel, the Teamster office, the construction office, the docks. So we need to have houses here. And now the Pirate Cove as well. Yeah. But with the Pirate Cove, what we can start now is the first missions. Yeah, treasure hunt is usually like what I go for. Or also rescue many people. Let's do 1 rescue many people. And then some 3 treasure hunts. Okay, around distillery, we're working on that. Planting trees, we're working on that. Oh, how dare they? Building shacks around my palace. Since we're getting the logs in, the other one that we need is in the industry, the lumber mill. Producing now planks out of logs is a very important step towards richness. And for this, well, we need to decide where we build that. Probably up here in my industry zone right away. Could have it right next to the the logging camps here. Makes the most sense, right? Okay, produce corn and have a corn plantation. Yeah, we don't have that. Usually you're starting with a corn plantation. On this map, we're starting with a fisherman. So the fisherman is producing the food for a local population. So corn is something we don't have at all. And we should get this going too, of course. Corn, luckily, yeah, we have plenty of fertility for this. So we can have it right here in this green area. Don't forget though, we're at some point we'll expand our city over there. But for now, it's fine. Also quickly build this one. Money-wise, it's not fine. We need more money. So that's why the industry is coming in now. The lumber mill is coming along. There it is. Increasing its budget right away, getting the workforce in. And they should now start then processing those logs. And yeah, the logs are in. Haven't planted any trees so far. We need to plant trees. Plant trees. Okay, there it is. The option, plant trees. We need to do it ourselves. I'm just gonna have them here. We can also have a brush size. Getting this one done. Okay. Very expensive. With that, we're out of money.
The crown is pleased with our progress.
Okay.
Must be a new
10,000 credits, a dollar, or 12 months.
Let's focus on our work.
We have a lot of time. I'm going with the money. Okay, so this is where the edict comes in now. These trees.
We should print
Take
books,
law.
Governor. No, wait, hear me out. About the tree, nothing political. Think how much our beautiful Tropico could benefit from everyone learning how to take care of our big Brazil.
Okay. Have a paper mill and have a printing house. So these are the new industries that are coming with the DLC that we also have to build then as well. I have a feeling they will require logs and planks and stuff like that. Processes logs, coconuts, cotton or wool to produce paper. And then we have this one here, processes paper and leather to produce books. Okay, both of them are very expensive though. Also charcoal burner, that's new. Processes logs to produce coal. Now what we have is though the gold, right? That's my very first important export good. This will produce something already. Let's just quickly check out my trade routes. Do we have something? Oh yes, this is a good one. Let's do this. This is a trade route that increases now my export price for gold by 5%, and we increase our reputation with the crown. We also produce some sugar. Yeah, out of these I would probably like to go with that. I'm gonna purchase another trade license, so we do have now those two working. Another trade license would cost me now 2,500, and then 5,000, and then 10,000. You get the idea. The first two are cheap though, so let's keep them active. And there should be some gold now and sugar in. Sugar is in, very good. Gold not. That was 4,000 export. I want more. For this, we need more Teamsters. So let's increase the budget for my Teamster office. And 6 more positions is not gonna work. Very good. Let's get immigrants once again. I need workforce still. We are also gonna change the work mode of the Teamster office from safe load to loose load limit. So we do lose around 10% of freight, but they work at 50% increased capacity. That's a very lovely work mode. Pirates are attacking. What? Already? We're getting pirate ships. Okay. Puts me off a bit right now. I need to build me a guard tower and build that guard tower right over here by my lumber camp. And let's also immediately build it and get the budget to the highest level. So hopefully we get some people in. Carmen, she's working first. And Ruben and Noah. They're gonna take care of this now. Rushing already. That was a quick pirate attack. Did not expect it. There they are. Landed already. They're gonna take some time though, right? Getting all the way up here. There's also quite a few volcanoes. There's one. There is one. I wonder what they're doing. Oh! And they're attacking the palace now too, because it's on its way, I guess. There's my guard post. They should take care of them. Easy. They're ignoring their guards though. Are they? Yeah, they're already dying. First one's down. Sinking in. Where are the other ones? There they are, hiding in the shacks. Down, and this last one here will also go down. No props because, yeah, the palace is really powerful and it was in the way, right? So that's that. Raid complete for the rescue, so we got some additional workforce coming in.
Governor, the people have a request. Before safety
Yeah, we
presents,
want a
it is
tavern.
secret request.
I'm gonna do this, of course, providing more happiness. By the way, looking at my people right now, my people, there they are. We have 57 homeless, holy cow. 45 unemployment rate, that's also not great. I'm working on another Teamster office now. The reason for this is one is not enough, right? So it's overloaded already, obviously. So I'm trying to make this one just beside the other one, really. But it's not gonna be possible here without looking too nasty. So probably can have it like this. Or, wait a second, we could also have it up here by the industry zone, of course. Also makes sense. Let's have one here, in fact, by the crossroad. It's central for everything to reach. Look at all the shacks here. We need more houses. But I also need more industry. We have the sugar, so I'm inclined to go with the rum distillery now over the paper mill. The paper mill cost me $10,000. Ah, the rum distillery actually too. Yeah, they're both very expensive. Yeah, let's go with the paper mill. In fact, have this one. But for the paper mill, where should we have it? Up here, at the end of the road. I think this is looking nice. Yeah, have the paper mill here at the end of the road. This is gonna produce me paper. And we are out of money again. Okay, export goes up, 5,600. That's okay. Still not enough though. I have a feeling that one Teamster office is not enough. So, hoping that we finish the next one. The next plantation is up and running, producing now corn. Since plantations are rather cheap, the same goes with mines. Let's have a look where we have... There we have iron up there. Okay, let's get the iron mine going. Will need its own road then. And I would also like to have a ranch where we can produce some leather. So that's the cattle, that's meat and hides. But there's the crocodile, that's leather. Don't we have something like... Okay, I don't have something that has both of that. So cattle and crocodile is very good here. So we can have both of them here. And I just switch it around at some point, right? Works the best when it comes to this area. Okay, next Teamster office. Let's increase the budget right away. And it's work mode. A bit of 4 and 8 comes in. 6,000. Thank you very much. Planks are gonna be big though. There's the paper mill. The new building coming with the DLC. Lovely. Look at that. Beautifully detailed. Totally in the wrong position though. We need to get it into a rocky area, I guess. Gonna find me that later. Right now we need the logs in and then producing paper out of that. Has also a work mode. The paper machine increases efficiency by consuming more power. And a work mode. Freeze the paper, save the forest. We use wool, or the Tropico way we use coconuts. 7,500. The export is booming. Perfect. And there the paper production has already started. And it's being then also exported right away. Lots of traffic on the roads already. Also especially lots of people walking around. That's the workforce. So for all of these people up here, because this area is growing, I would also like to build a tavern now. This makes people a bit happier. They also spend some of their hard-earned cash. Let's just see. Yeah, here by the main road, of course. Makes sense. Iron mine working now. Let's increase the budget, and with that its efficiency. And I don't have a lot of coin, but bunkhouse. Let's build another bunkhouse for now. Really don't want to build too many though. Wait a second. Gonna have it over here. On that side. 2 more. Any kind of additional industry. Something basic. Manure spreader. A coconut harvester. Do we have coconut? No, absolutely not. Up there is a bit. Okay. Next export, that's gonna be a lot. Paper, especially. No gold. 8,000, so we are positive again.
Our revolution is as yet only
There's the tavern.
glorious, but
Workforce. There you go. I need a rum distillery, by the way, because we need to extend our mandate now. It's running out. We have the coin. The treasure hunt is finished with 10,000 reward. This is enough now to build me a rum distillery. And let's have the rum distillery just here also. If we built... Yeah, here by the Teamster office. Yeah, there's no real city yet growing, right? It's all just survival. It's all just getting enough coin in quickly, keeping transportation times short, making sure that we keep the money flowing, and basically keeping everybody happy too, and extending the mandate. What I can say is that we probably will have a bit of city here, but the major city will be here, of course, right? And then we have some bridges here to the volcanoes. Mandate is running out. Ah, we still have a bit of time. Finish the rum distillery. Already on its way. Next export was only 4,000. Are we not getting any gold out? I mean, there is lots of gold in here. But it's not coming for some reason. And we're under attack again. This bunkhouse.
is so rife,
A
Governor,
chapel.
that we
There you
have to
go.
pay a bribe to find out.
But it's not the extension of my
I
mandate.
must say I'm glad
There's
it is
that.
still
Let's
working for you.
extend my mandate time by
Finding good-
18 months. I hope we get another quest soon. And we have now the rum distillery working. That means we consume now sugar that we produce up here, right? We're not using it for export anymore. Getting it into the rum distillery and making sure that we create something nice. I could also go with the upgrade here, but I think we have enough sugar for now. We create some good Tropican rum. Of course, the palace is once again in the way. The pirates like to land here. So it might also be safe to move that guard tower down here, right? So that the palace doesn't have to work alone. But the palace is very powerful as a building. So as long as they're landing here, we are absolutely safe. There's the last one going down. So in that case, I don't really need the guard tower right now. So I'm going to reduce its budget too. So I'm not paying them anything, basically.
Excuse me, old sport. I
Okay,
need
fulfill an export trade order with the
tiny-
crown. This is a rather tricky one. Okay, this is a very long mission, potentially. It depends on how much we export. Gold, halfway there. Sugar, yeah, closing in, right? It depends on how much sugar we consume now. I will probably need to stop my rum distillery for a second there. Otherwise, we're not exporting any sugar anymore. I hate that. I would really hate that. There's rum now, very good. That's valuable, right? So we're closing on 8,000 on the export. Also means there's no sugar coming in anymore. Okay, I'm gonna keep this closed right now to get the export out, right? We are very close on finishing the trade here. Gold should also be finishing soon. Very good. 13,000 on the export. And by the way, since we're also getting the planks, can I already build a shipyard? No. Shipyard is next era. Don't have that yet.
is
There you go.
whatever
That was very
grounds-
close though. We get the months again. Okay, the gold was finishing it. So now we can reactivate my rum distillery again. That we get some rum out. Okay, also what we can start now is the heist, the Big Drasil. While growing, Big Drasil unlocks a range of unique and powerful upgrades. This process takes a very long time and requires manure. Service quality increases with growth tier, emits nature, and provides fun. Alright, so let's get the heist going then as well. We should also now finish the sugar trade route. That was that. And now, sugar. What? We just exported another 800 sugar though. I'm confused. Okay. At least we have another trade route available. This time we're going with rum, of course, right? So 10% increase is massive. Sign this contract right away. Oh, build another logging camp, really. That's the demand. Yeah. If we only had... I mean, there is still a bit, right? Here. Few trees. Over here too. Let's have it over here. Especially since, of course, as I know by now, you can plant trees with a bit of coin. So this is freaking expensive. Holy cow. Let's quickly finish it. We need it anyway because we need a lot of logs and stuff like that. Mandate time again. Thank you very much. 17,000 on the export. That's glorious. Off he goes again. I wonder if there was sugar in it already. Oh yes, sugar is actually number 1 in export now with 8,600. Followed by paper and planks. Gonna buy me the 3rd trade license now, so we can also have something that we export in higher quantity. So there's gold, for example, that's 20% above. The higher my reputation with the crown, the better those prices get, right? We're exporting a lot of planks, and we do need to finish another crown trade route for the extension. So rum, oh okay, rum would finish now with the next cycle anyway. So I'd rather go with something that really gives me lots. Now planks, if you remember, is on the 3rd spot for income, together with paper and rum. So it makes sense to me to push this one here and get 20% higher prices on that for my export. Next rate comes in. 10,000 credits, oh, dollars, sorry. Very nice. With that, we're sitting on 22,000 now. Okay, we do have the meat and hide production now. I would like to use my money for the tannery, right? So this one is now processing that and makes leather out of that. Let's have it close here by the ranches. It's also a very polluted building, so, you know, produces pollution around it. So it's safe to keep it away from the rest. That's the tannery. There we have the ranch producing us the meat and the hides. We do allow local consumption. Very important to get the food variety up. And to make things safe, I would probably like to work on a 2nd ranch here, doing the same thing. Meat and hide, wool and milk. Yeah, it's probably meat and hide again, because we do get meat out of that, and people love meat. That's 2 additional productions. And then we still have room. We will need a manure spreader for Big Drizzle. That's something to keep in mind. And I think, yeah, the printing house, that's 12,000. Leather and paper to produce books. Sounds like a good idea to save money for that. Next trade will be big. And we also finished the rum trade route.
Well, you did the right
17,000, very good. And we can extend our mandate time again. But we are very close always to losing the game. Okay, this one should be working now. Hides are in, leather is being produced. That means we have now everything basically for our printing press. And let's go ahead and do this. Let's buy it. The new building. Right, and then we can start now. Yeah, let's have this also here in my future industry zone, more or less, right? Problem is there is an elevation here, so it's not easy building stuff on this slope. So it's better to have it actually here somewhere. This one is not able. Oh, we would have to pay 4,000 to quickly build that. So I'd rather not do this. It's a lot of waste. Also, another chapel. We have the mission for that. Also, it gives me happiness, so we should provide a chapel. So this is another service building that we probably will have in this area because we have bunkhouses up here, right? So there's people living close by. And yeah, let's have it somewhere here. Can we squeeze it in here by the tavern? No. You can't build anything up there. Let's have it here for now, the chapel. And also, very important, what we need is something for research, so that would be the library. 3,600, we can go ahead with this. Let's have this one. It's a very representable building in the center here, right? So close by my palace. Okay, lots of paper that we'll soon process then into books.
Excuse me, Elsport.
Okay, fulfill an export trader again. Seriously? It's always the same. Sugar, planks. Planks will be finished soon. Very good. And we have another one available again. Gold. Rum. Do I have a rum? No, I don't have a rum. Let's make rum. 2,500. The high volume. Planks will be finished anyway. Hopefully, we should be able to finish this. Lots of attacks, by the way, so this is constantly ongoing. There you go. 10,000 we get out of that as a reward. And finish now our printing house. Let's increase the budget right away. Paper and leather. Electronic printing press is an upgrade. And hardcover books to softcover books. Softcover books will be books without a letter. Paper consumption is increased by 80% over this. Interesting. Let's rather keep the hardcover for now.
Governor, you will not believe this. The crown wants to have books. It's as if the king only took reign an hour ago. You don't let people read.
That's absolutely true. Fulfill a trade route with the crown for books.
Viva la revolución!
That is the
Together,
chapel?
Governor Joe and the people
Immigrants
will
or
turn everything
blueprints?
around.
Go with the immigrants. And let's have a look at the book trade route. Do we have one now? There it is. Books. Nothing. I don't have a trade license. We do have the money though. 5,000. Let's do this and get an export for books going. There you go. Aha! Those pirates learn. Look at that. They're now landing over here and attack the city itself. Alright, we can quickly move that guardhouse over there. The cool thing is, the personnel comes with it. And now we can safely defend ourselves here. Hopefully. These are 4 pirates, actually. Ah, that tower's taking damage. Okay, of course we can still take care of it, but whoa. Did not expect that. Crown demand, arrest revolutionary Tropican. This is it. We can discard it and get a new mission. I like this. That's a stupid mission. Costs you a lot and brings you nothing. Or rather do a trade route again. Okay, so far so good. By the way, we've also started now the heist for the big drizzle, so it's on its way. We're about to finish it. Let's continue with a few more industries. We can have a tobacco plantation. I would like to have this. Usually, yeah, we could go like this, so that we can still get the other plantation in, right? So they boost each other. That would be the idea at some point. I think this is working out nicely, and there we actually have then all of that space. And then we could get another one. Sugar we have, cocoa, tobacco, coffee. Coffee would also be something that we can do over here. Go ahead and do this. Let's get the coffee going. And those two probably need another Teamster office for all of this. It's a lot of products that we have to move around now.
News, Governor. The bad news is we did not steal a tree. The good news is it is not a tree yet.
Oh yeah. Sounds like we got something. I am root. Okay, there it is. Big drizzle. That's the tree. Oh, it's an important decision. Where should we have that tree? Of course it makes sense up here the most, right? We have a tiny industry up there right now. We can still move it there. This looks also like a nice location for it. Close by the mountain and the trees. Gonna build it here. And there we go. That's our mighty tree. At least it's a start for this new monument. An interesting monument because it's growing on us, literally.
Very funny. Very amusing. Now, throw that little twig away and show me the real tree. Excuse me?
This is a nightmare. Oh, Penultimo, you sexy face. What are you telling me? It's only a seedling, a baby tree. It will take centuries to grow and flourish, and it will probably be expensive. A tree like that certainly needs special treatment.
Of course, Presidente. I absolutely understand. Yes, I know that you are very unhappy. Yes, I can see why this hurts you more than me. But I will solve it. I mean, how hard can it be? Trees basically grow by themselves.
Yeah. The tree needs to be placed strategically, usually because trees need a suitable environment to grow, but for this special tree, it is rather the other way around. Its powerful spirit can and will influence everything on Tropico. We need to have a beekeeper close to it, a root of nature upgrade, a herbalist, a treehouse, holy cow, and also advancing to the world wars. That's my reward out of that. A lot of things that we can now do with this tree, and I hope you enjoyed this one. That's Tropico 6's latest DLC, Return to Nature, and we continue onwards then in the next episode with this. Stay tuned.